Good everyone, this is Gian from Earthhaven and I'm updating you on what I'm doing. So in our two patches, which is currently located outside our tunnel, it's being sowed today. So I did some de-weeding this morning. As you can see, dirty hands, nice dirt under the nails, although there you can see. And then I just now took the hoe and I started dragging the lines out all over a patch, and I'm going to put in my different seeds. So I'll put things like cucumber, tomato and all of that close to the fence line, where I'll also put sticks in so they can grow against the fence line and the sticks. Then I'll put on the sides, on the tips of each line, things that can grow out like pumpkin, butternut, etc. And then in the centers we'll put our cabbages, broccoli, you know, all the asparagus, all the things that just grows in one spot. And also you will notice we have different soils. So this side we have more a barky soil, this 4 lines here, and here you have more your normal soil. And the same on this side, all around the edge we have a barky soil, and then inside we have your normal soil. Reason is different things grow in different soil and they grow differently. So this is part of our tests, but besides testing we're actually wanting to grow. So we're going to grow some proper food. I just drag a random line, I put the seed in, I cover it slightly, tap it down, and then water them all. Obviously the packets that I'm going to use, they also show how deep and so on you must sow them. But I would just like to show you the work. I'd like to show you the patches. And yeah, here's the seeds. So let me show you the seeds. We're gonna grab a random one, or there is one sticking out. We have a whole lot of seeds in here. You know, like this one I don't like, Stark Ice. It's very GMO-like seeds, So I use mostly these seeds, which is Kirchhoff cucumber. It is proudly non-GMO and it's heirloom. And I have planted them before and they grow pretty well, taste very well. But as you can see, we have a ton of seeds in here that we will be planting with. And since we have them, we will plant them, even if some of them are not GMO free and so on. It's food, it's seeds, and we will use them. And those that produce their own seeds in the long run, we will harvest seed from that and continue planting babies from the successful ones. There's a potato coming up from last year, there's a potato coming up from last year, all on their own. And there's also, just so you can see, all the granadella, a ton of them growing. Here's all the new ones coming out, all the granadellas. They just never stopped, really. Some of them are looking pretty funny this year, but they just never stopped. Here's the granadella flower. Beautiful flowers, love these flowers. And there's a bee that just flew away, so you can see the beautiful granadella flower. There's a ready granadella, one that's still ready, you can eat that one. And then way on the other side, I'll show you, is, well, besides our tunnel, there's a tunnel of stuff growing in it. We'll get to what's that. Here's our gooseberry bushes coming out nicely again, all 4 of them. I put these rings around them on the fence, so once they get big and heavy they can lean onto the wire that's there for them. And then here we have, this is the plastic was in the tunnel, so I have to find a space to remove that. Here's the old patch where we planted potatoes. So now the next mission is obviously to remove all the grass that's growing on. With the weather we've been having, as you can see, it's cloudy, wet, rainy for the past few days. Everything has just been growing that can grow, like grass. And certain plants have been springing up and showing themselves, which has been a slow process actually this season, because we had snow in the middle of spring. I mean, the weather has been pretty weird overall and not normal. So the trees themselves here in the forest area, this one is doing beautifully, But all the trees in the forest here, you can see some of them still has to start sprouting. You can see the sprouts when you get close to them. Besides the evergreen trees, they stay evergreen. They have also actually got some hits with the snow and cold weather in the middle of spring. But overall, weird weather that we have to deal with. But things are coming out nicely now in the last few days. Alright, thank you very much. I'm gonna get back to sewing. I'm getting my hands dirtier. Cheerio, everyone.